Hey, this is Metal Mike, and welcome to the latest Metal for Life column. This month's column, it's called Black and Blue, because we are going to fortify some of our blackness of metal with some blues. And I don't mean that we're going to go and start a choir and go crazy singing the blues, but I think it's impossible to become a great metal soloist without having appreciation and somewhat understanding of a blues. And the greatest of metal masters always went back to the blues, at least in the early days of listening and emulating the guitar players. So I'm going to show you guys some great tricks and some tasty guitar phrases that you can incorporate in your playing and broaden your vocabulary, all right? Check this out. All right, so let me show you what I'm doing here. This is a very interesting pattern for me because it loosely weaves in and out of a pentatonic scale and then adds several other notes to it. A lot of them sound chromatic, but it's actually got a really bluesy sound to it. And I use this lick a lot, so I'm going to show it to you. Check this out. It's a symmetrical thing. So you have the first part of it, which happens to be on the E string, is just two notes. And on the fifth string, you have four notes, chromatics. It's basically, that's it. So as you can see, I'm basically moving up the pattern of two string sets, up the string set. All alternate picked, and as long as you kind of approach it to play it as a blues type lick, you could get away with it. And I love to interject this in the regular pentatonic scales. Okay, here's a very cool singular lick that I think of for pentatonic type playing. It's basically a lick that I think of this finger being the root note. It's really a caveman way of looking at it, but whatever key I might be soloing it, whatever note this finger falls on, that's my root, right? So this lick is an E, because obviously my third finger is on the E note on the second string. And it starts with triplets. So I basically hit it, meaning pick it, and you have a hammer-on. Hammer-on gives you a nice, smooth sound, and you repeat that. Now you have a little bit of a stretch, and you have a series of hammer-ons and pull-offs. So as you can see, you have two frets in between. So it's a little bit of a workout for the pinky, but it's definitely worth checking it out. And one thing I wanted to mention to you guys, when you're playing it live with an amp, when I do this lick right on top, I actually rest my thumb on a second string to stop it from ringing, because otherwise you will get messy. All right? Okay, so for the next example, I have a combo punch. You're going to have a first lick that's a B.B. King style lick. That's right, we mentioned B.B. King and Metal for Life, but this is going back to the metal roots. So the first part is a B.B. King style lick, followed by a Stevie Ray Vaughan lick. And of course, Stevie Ray Vaughan is a huge inspiration to many rock guitar players and metal players. And it's a really cool thing to know at least part of his repertoire. Okay, so let me show you how this lick goes. It's a simple lick, but we have some bends and some slides in there. And in order to make it sound nice, you have to articulate those things pretty well. All right, so check this out. So as you can see, I creep up to this D note and I bend it into E. Right? It's just a few notes. As they say, blues, it's simple, but doesn't mean it's easy, right? And I follow it up by a very signature Stevie Ray Vaughan lick, which starts, this is all in C minor. Very standard C minor type of an idea. Right? So I bend this F sharp note. Don't be afraid to let those notes kind of ring together. I take this B flat and I slide it into C. Right? So you have that. There you have it. Metal blues.